loves! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Katie. I hope you're all having an amazing day. Today's video is the second installment of our Canva series. So let's get into the video. So today, we're going to discuss about custom dimensions, sidebar options. We are talking about templates, elements, text, uploading your own designs, or your own graphic design elements that you have in your database right now or your hard drive, about folders. We'll also be talking about how to share your designs, how to download. We are going to talk about publishing your work or your designs, embedding your designs onto your blogs or your websites, and of course, how to make your Canva profile public. All right, so let's start with custom dimension. Now, when you log in to your Canva account, you will see custom dimension right here on top. I briefly discussed about this on the first part of our Canva series. And if you haven't watched that, I'm going to put a link on the description box down below so you can follow the Canva playlist and you will not miss any video from the series. Okay, so we are just on part 2. If you cannot find the design size that you prefer in the browse all area, what you need to do is to actually click on custom dimension and you can assign the specific width and height for your design. So I'd like for you to remember that the maximum size for Canva designs would be 5,000 pixels by 5,000 pixels. Instead of pixels, you can also assign inches, millimeters, or centimeters. So again, if you cannot find anything here in the browse all area, and say for even if you find it but you still would want to use a different dimension, like say for example here for social media it's 800 pixels by 800 pixels, but I don't want to use that. I want to use 1200 pixels by 1200 pixels. I can do that because there's custom dimension, and of course you can do that as well. Okay, so it's as easy as that. The thing that you need to remember is if you know the exact dimension of the project or the design that you will be making, then just choose custom dimension. If you have the time to check on the suggested graphic design sizes of the projects right here, then please feel free to do so. All right, that's definitely your option. Okay, now let's talk about the sidebar options. Here on this side, you will see home. So when it's home, you go back to the home screen. The home screen is the screen that you see right after you log into your account. The next one would be create a team. So say for example, you wanted to hire a team or you want to create a group of friends and you will be sharing a design, or let's say you are planning a birthday party for a friend and you want to surprise that certain friend. So you gather all your other friends so that you can jump into the design process. So you can definitely do that. But I haven't really also on this side of the sidebar. That's pretty redundant. But yeah, on this side, there's brand kit. If you are on the free account, which we are using right now, you can add up to 3 colors for your color palettes. I did a little discussion and there's another video uploaded about having your brand kit or creating your brand kit. So I'm going to link that in the description box down below as well. Now, since we are on the free option, we are not able to upload any logos and we cannot upload or put our brand fonts. We cannot set it, and we cannot also like what I'm saying earlier, we cannot upload any fonts that we have saved in our hard drive or in, of course, in our computer. Now, there's a link for the Canva Design School as well, so you can definitely take advantage of that if you have time. Now, there's also folders. There's an area for your folders. If you have a free account, then you can add additional 2 more. So let's say, for example, like in here in the design folders, automatically the designs that are shared with you will form part in one folder, and all your designs, all the projects that you will be creating will be under all your designs. And if you want to add more, then you can definitely do that. Say for example, you have your own brand, Instagram projects, and you have an Instagram account that you wanted to maintain and you want all your Instagram projects to be in that certain folder, then you can do that. Of course, you can repurpose that into other folders. Like, for example, you have two different clients, then you can assign one folder to one client and then the other folder to another client. Now you can share this to team members as well if you want. So then you can assign if they can edit or they can view. So that means if they can edit, they can change anything in your design. If you assign only can view, then they can just look at the design and give you feedback about it, but they cannot do anything to change any of the layout. So click on create folder, and automatically you will see your empty folder that you have created. So it's empty because there's nothing in there yet. Now we can go back and add another one. Say for example you have a client, so let's type in here client A, and then again, like I mentioned earlier, you can assign team members, and you can give permissions as well if they can edit or they can view, and then click create folder, and your folder is created. Now in photo folders, you are not able to add anything because this option is only available for Canva for Work accounts. So let's quickly log off of this account. And let me log in to my Canva for Work account. All right, so here, as you can see, if you have a Canva for Work account, you can create as many folders as you want. There's no limit, it's infinite. So create as many as you can so that you can organize your files. So that's just how it looks like. And maybe you're looking at a different screen right now and you're wondering, why does my screen look like this? It's not white here and it has so many options available on the sidebar. It's because I have a fairly old account already, and right now the new version of Canva 2.0 is quite minimalistic, so that's where the difference is. I'm not sure if they will be changing the look and feel of my Canva interface as well in the future, but I'm looking forward to that because I prefer the white color for the background than the darker area. Now let's go and log out from this account and let's go back to the free Canva account that we are using so that I can show you more of the sidebar options. So let me log in. All right, now you will see another set of sidebar options if you create a design. Okay, let me choose Instagram post. All right, now it's gonna load and it will show us templates, elements, text, background, uploads, folders, and apps. Now the folders right here, it will show you the folders that you already have. All right, now this thing right here are all for Canva for Work. If you see something with a crown, that means it's for a Canva for Work account only. So if you haven't tried Canva for Work, you can do so. You have 1 month free trial. That's 30 days free trial, and you don't have to pay anything, but you have to enter your credit card details. Okay, now for the apps as well, these are new to Canva 2.0. All of this are for the Canva for Work bundle, and you cannot use any of this if you are on a free account. All right, now let's go to something that you can use if you are on a free account. Click on templates. Here you will see all the templates available. Food Instagram post, sale Instagram post. If you don't have time to browse through all of this, you can just simply search templates. Let's say, for example, you are creating a project for a baby product, and so you just type baby, and then all the templates with a baby theme or a baby design will appear right here. So let's say you are creating a design for a baby shower, so you just have to click on that and it will appear on your design. If you want to change the color, you can do so by going here. All right, now let's change the font color to white. Let's change this one to yellow maybe. So feel free to change up anything. There are some elements that you cannot change color, like this one, because this is already a illustration and the color is fixed and you cannot change the color. So that's why you have to carefully pick the design elements that you will be using when you design them. I don't like the darkness of this pink, so we can probably change it to something really subtle. Okay, maybe this one is nice. All right, so there. That's how easy it is to play with the templates. I will be recording videos on how to create projects, like how to create an invitation, how to create a poster, how to create a animation, stuff like that. So please stand by for that. And if you want, or if you have any requests for a topic that you want me to talk about, please feel free to leave a comment on the comments box down below, so that I can prioritize what videos I will record and upload on my channel. If you are not following any of my social media accounts yet, you can do so by going to Katie Paper Designs on Facebook or on Instagram. And of course, if you haven't subscribed yet on my YouTube channel, please click the subscribe button down below. You may also tap the notification bell so that you will be notified when a new video is up. All right, so let's continue. Now we're done with the templates. Again, there's so many templates that you can choose from, and of course, you can see in here if it's free or if it's paid. If it doesn't say that it's free, then it's obviously paid. All right, so like this one, there's some elements here that will be paid when you check out or when you download your project. If you don't want to use any of the templates, you can obviously start from scratch if that's the option that you wanted to do. All right, now let's quickly go to elements. Here in elements, you will find the photos and the graphics that you can choose to include in your project. This is really helpful if you wanted to change up the template that you chose, or if you wanted to start from scratch. Here you can find free photos under the all category. If you only want to see photos, just click on photos. Now if you want to see just the graphic elements, click on graphics. Now let me walk you over to the things that you can do here. It says here that there are millions of images in Canva, and that is true. So you will never run out of design elements that you can use for your projects. Grids here are also available, so you can click on the grid. All right, and how grid works is that you can drag and drop something inside of it. All right, that's how easy it is. So you can change it up, add anything you want inside the grid. So the grid basically is like a placeholder for a photo. And I will be discussing I'll be creating a separate video about it. So I'm specifically just talking about grids and how to use it on your projects. Now there are other elements, or there are other illustrations or layout for the grids as well. So these are really very good for collage projects. So say for example you want to post 4 photos right here that are vertical, then you can do that by using grids. Okay, let's go back. Now let's quickly delete this one, and I'll erase grids right here. You can also add shapes to your projects. So there, you can change the color. I'm not designing anything right now. I'm just showing you the possibilities that you can do. Okay, now there are so many shapes as well. So you can even use this if you want to. You can use this, and you can create. If you are an artist and you know how to string shapes together, you can create amazing designs that are original just by adding shapes and putting them one on top of the other. All right, now let's go to charts. You can also use and create charts here in Canva. So you can do that. And if you want to change the items, like say 30, we can do that as well, and then the graph will be adjusted. Now you can create the other things, donut chart. You can create pie charts. So the possibilities are endless. Also, you can add lines to your projects like this. So let's change this to black so you can see it. There you go. This is the line that we created. There are other kinds of lines as well that you can use. Just click all and everything will show up. Now you can also use frames. Frames are pretty much used for projects like grids. They have kind of the same function. Also, here in frames, you can use letters. All right, say you wanted to spell out your name, and your name is Bea. So you can just choose the letters. And then if you want to add photos, because these are frames, you can go back to photos and then just drag and drop. Okay, on the letters. Okay, so that will spell out the name. One thing that you can do as well is to add a shape. So all and then square. And then add that one and then position it backward. One more, and then you can see the name. All right, now another thing that you can add and that you can find under the elements would be illustrations, icons, and Canva elements, of course. Now let's quickly go to text. Now here in Canva 2.0, you can add text to your page with technically this working area right here is called a page. Let's change to a darker color so you can see. Now, if you click on this, then it will add a text box that you can edit. So you just have to double click on that so you can replace. Okay, there you go. And you can, of course, change the color. There you go. Now, you can change the size as well. All right, and you can adjust by simply dragging and dropping it to the desired place where you want the text to be. Now you can also add a subheading and you can add a little bit of body text. Now there are templates as well for font pairing, just in case you're having a hard time doing that. So you can just click on any of the suggestions right here and that will appear on your project. All right, there are so many suggestions here that you can choose from if you don't want to crack your brains to decide on what fonts to use. Now if you want to add backgrounds, you can do that. These backgrounds I believe are from Unsplash. So if you are familiar with Unsplash, you can just click on the backgrounds right here and it will be part of your design already. Now if you don't want prints or you don't want real photos, then you can just click on solid color and the option to put a solid color will appear. All right, just like that. Now here in the uploads area, you can upload your photos or your graphic design elements that are already saved in your computer. So let's say, for example, I want to upload these photos. And that's just what I'll do. So click on upload image, choose the image, and they will start to upload. You see in here that instead of uploads, it was replaced by a like a timer, and this is like water starting to fill up a container. So that's when your photos are loading. Now that's all that you can find in the sidebar options. If you have any questions, please feel free to drop a comment down below. Now let's go ahead and talk about this top menus right here. So you will see file. All right, this will show the size of the image that you are working on. The show margins, you can choose that. You can also find in here place to save if you just want to be sure that your changes are saved. Here you can also click make a copy and you can also click download. On the top menu, you can find resize button as well. Unfortunately, this is only available for Canva for Work account. That's why you see the crown right there. And here beside the resize button, you will see the undo and redo arrows. Now here on top, you will see all changes saved. That means every time you do something, Canva actually automatically saves your changes. Look here, this is your file name basically, and then here is where you can click on share if you want to share it to another person. So you can share your design by typing the email address. You can invite them to edit or to just view. You can also copy a link. So you can create a link, now copy it, and you can send that link via Facebook Messenger, via text message, whichever avenue that you wanted to send your link to. Now let's go to how to download. So let's change this and get a template that we can try to download. Let's say I want this. And then how to download, just click on download. You can also send a presentation or look at how it's going to look like on a presentation. Now, this is not free. There's one premium image attached to it. I think the premium image right here are the leaves or the ones on the border. As you can see, there's a very subtle watermark in the image. I'm not sure if you can see that, but I can definitely see it on my screen. Now, you cannot download this unless you pay for the $1 price for the premium part of the image. You can also publish this to your Facebook group, Facebook page, Twitter. You can create an animation if you are on Canva for work. Now you can connect your social media accounts. Just click on connect to Facebook if you want to connect to your Facebook group. You can also integrate this on Slack, Pinterest, Tumblr, WeChat, and of course, as mentioned earlier, it's possible to embed this design on your blogs or your websites. So just click on embed and let me pick a template that's for free so I can show you what it's gonna look like if you click on embed. So let's say we are gonna use this. So when you click on embed, all right, it's gonna generate the link that you can embed or the HTML option. So embed your design on Medium, WordPress, or on your website. It will always update automatically. So that means this is a live option or a live function. Even if you already embedded here and you change the design, it will automatically change that where you embedded the design as well. And the design will be public. That means it will form part of your Canva profile. So you just have to click on embed and your HTML link and your WordPress or Medium link will appear. Just copy that and you are free to put that anywhere on your website already. And you can see here that it's live. So again, if you edit it on your Canva account, it will be edited where you embedded the project as well. All right, now another option that you need to know would be Canva profile. Now your Canva profile will show here. It says canva.com and then your username. You can unpublish your profile, of course, if you don't want other people to search for you. All right, so you can do that, and this can be part of your portfolio. I'm gonna make another video just talking about Canva profile and how to make it really presentable so that your prospective clients will have a chance to look at the variety of work that you can do, especially if they are looking for Canva designers. So that's it for part 2 of our Canva series. If you have any question, please let me know. If you think I may have missed anything or something important about the topics that I shared, please comment down below, and you'll never know who you might be helping, right? So that's it for our video for today. I'll be back with the third part of our Canva series really soon. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!